What is going on, everyone? We're back in our Bears franchise in Madden 17. It's week 8 and the Bears 5-1 of the season. We lost our first game of the year last week against the Bills. Was not a great game, and as we move here into this game against the Cowboys, not going to be as big of a matchup as we thought it might be. Dak Prescott looks like he got hurt last week. A partial ACL tear is going to put him out 7 weeks. So their new starting quarterback, as ironic as this is, since we just traded for Tony Romo in week 1, their new quarterback is going to be Brandon Weeden. So looks like they're getting bit in the butt a little bit by trading away Tony Romo. We gave them a decent amount for Tony Romo, but obviously they could probably use him a little bit. They're only 4-3 in the season, but surprisingly, Weeden actually not too bad. 716 yards, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception. So it looks like Prescott must have gotten hurt a couple weeks ago, not last week. But either way, in Dallas, here we go. It's going to be Weeden going deep, and we have Tony a little bit back, and he's making a play here on the first throw of the game. As nice to have him back in that secondary. He provides a little bit more stability. But looking at the starters for the Cowboys, a very good offensive line. Terrence Williams, Dez Bryant. They have a rookie there in the slot. And now 2nd and 5, obviously Ezekiel Elliott, a monster out of the backfield. So we'll see what he does today. We've got to try and contain it. But here, 2nd and 5, Weeden going to go down, just taking way too much time to throw the ball there. So 3rd and 16 as we try to force a quick 3 and out here. It's going to be Weeden looking downfield. He's got a receiver. It's going to be Weeden, and he's going to have the first down. So the defense fails us there a little bit as they pick up a big first down. Now 1st and 10 from 38. Here is Elliott. Actually, no, it's going to be play action. Fake me out here. It's going to be open, and it's going to be Weeden once again. And the Cowboys coming up big here on this opening drive. 2nd and 2 now from the 28-yard line. It's going to be Weeden back to throw. He's going to find Towns this time as he'll get inside the 20. So the play action working out really nicely for the Cowboys. Obviously, we're trying to contain Elliott, and they're playing to that advantage. Now 2nd and 10. It's going to be Weeden again throwing, and this time he is going to just, I guess, throw it away there. That one way off the mark. So 3rd down again. Can the defense get a stop this time? It's going to be Weeden pistol formation. He drops back, looking, facing pressure. He's going to get sacked, and that is going to be a big stop. Rashid Hageman on the stop. So a field goal for the Cowboys, and here is Zach Dudley. He came back last week. It obviously was not the ideal comeback game for him as we lost that one, but hoping to improve here this week. 1st and 10. It's going to be Higbee on the reception, and he will get close to the first down, trying to fight there, but is going to be stopped 8 yards short. Now 3rd and 1. It's going to be our rookie Forston in the backfield picking up the first down as a short yardage specialist, getting the job done there. Now 1st and 10. We're going to go with a play action pass here. We got a couple guys going deep, and we're going to find Higbee there in the middle of the field, but he drops the ball. Tyler Higbee had it in his hands, but he cannot hold on to it. And now looking at the starters for this Dallas defense. The defense not as strong as the offense, but still not a bad defense for the Cowboys at all. Their secondary pretty strong with Barry Church and Byron Jones there at safety, and then Skandrick and Moore at the corners. But now 3rd and 11 as we try to avoid a quick drive here. It's going to be Dudley play action. He's looking, and we are going to have a receiver here. It's Daniel Braverman. He keeps his feet in bounds, and he's got the first down. Big catch there from Daniel Braverman. Now 1st and 10 from the 47-I formation. We got Forston in the backfield. Going to try and get the running backs. The other running backs a little bit more work in this game, as I don't want to overwork Gordon too much. Do not want to lose him to injury. Definitely not. So 2nd and 3 now. It's going to be a pass. This one's going to be Higbee. This time he holds on to it. He's down to the 23, but he goes down injured at the end of the play. And the injuries for us, we are just getting so unlucky this year with where we're getting the injuries in those skilled positions. But now 2nd and 9, Braverman, the man that was gone all of last year, is going to catch that one. And look at this, a broken collarbone, another significant injury for our offense, as that is definitely going to be a multi-week injury. We'll see after the game how long he's going to be out. But now Cameron Brate's got to step up, and on 1st and goal, Gordon looking for the touchdown, but he is going to actually lose yards. So 2nd and goal now from the 6. Last play of this first quarter here, it's going to be a pitch to Gordon. This time he's going to find the edge, and he is going to find the end zone. We do the little high step a little too early there. That almost cost us, but we still get in. So 7-3 game. We're now into the 2nd quarter. It's going to be Weeden dropping back for a throw, facing pressure, and that's going to force him to throw this one a little bit too high. So incomplete. Now 3rd and 6. It's going to be Weeden throwing once again, and here's a nice defensive play there. I believe that was Jarrell Freeman making the stop on that one. So we get the ball back. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Alshon Jeffrey taking a big hit across the middle as Dudley just one incompletion. Now he started out last week really well, but fell apart in the second half, so hopefully we can fix that this week. But 3rd and 2 here, it's going to be Alshon Jeffrey with the reception, going to get out to the 41. So 2nd and 9, excuse me, he went out to the 40, now 2nd and 9 from the 41. It's going to be Gordon with the carry, and he has got a lot of room down that left side as he makes it across the 50, now to the 43, 1st and 10. Here is the counter play with Gordon, and he's going to pick up another first down here as Gordon eating the yards up in this second quarter. Now 2nd and 10, it's going to be Dudley throwing here as he's looking. He's throwing deep. He's going to have Marquise Lee. Beats his man. He makes the catch, and what a throw from Zach Dudley. Perfectly placed for Marquise Lee, making the catch, and we extend our lead now 14-3. The Cowboys with it. Ezekiel Elliott on the halfback screen. Way too much room for Ezekiel Elliott. He gets out to the 50. Now 2nd and 5 from the 45 as just under 4 to go in the first half. The Cowboys looking to put something on the board here as Elliott going nowhere on that halfback draw. So 3rd and 4 from the 44. It's going to be Whedon as they have a backup to the right there at running back, but it's going to be a quick pass. It's going to be Terrence Williams making the catch, gets the first down, and the Cowboys drive will stay alive. Now 2nd and 6 from the 34. We're post 2-minute warning now. It's going to be Bennett with the reception down to the 26. Whedon 6 of 10, but just shy of 100 yards passing in this first half. Now 2nd and 10, it's going to be Whedon throwing as he's got some time to throw. He's going to dump it down to Elliott, and he is going to almost break away, but taken down there at the 22. So 3rd and 6 as the clock continuing to run. Both teams with all 3 timeouts as now Whedon is going to look, and he's going to throw, and he's going to find Dez Bryant. Nice reception. Nice throw there from Whedon. Did not expect him to be making throws like this in this game as now 2nd and goal. It's going to be Elliott up the middle. Shakes off the tackle. Leonard Floyd had the chance to get him, but he is going to just be too strong. Gets into the end zone, and the Cowboys will make it just a 4-point game heading into the second half. That was a big, big touchdown for them as we get the ball to start the third quarter. It's going to be Dudley on 2nd and 5. Don't want to see this. A guy that just came back from injury last week should not be scrambling and taking hits, need to be sliding there, but we get the first down now, 1st and 10 from the 39. It's going to be Dudley looking for Jeffrey underneath, but you know what? We're going to find somebody up top. It's going to be Cameron Brate, but he cannot make the catch. That was a pretty tough catch to make. Nice defense there by the safety. Now 2nd and 10. It's going to be Dudley looking for the throw. We had someone open across the middle, but could not get it to him in time. We take the sack, so now 3rd and 18 here. It's going to be Dudley looking, throwing. He's got someone deep. It's Alshon Jeffrey, but he drops the ball. Alshon, what are you doing, man? You got to make catches like that. That would have been a huge completion. Instead, the Cowboys have the ball, and now they can actually take the lead here with their first possession of the third quarter. 1st and 10, it's play action. Whedon looking deep, and he is going to find Tony Lippett with the interception. Cannot believe he's that guy that comes out of there with that catch. And looking at the replay, it looked like Dez Bryant was going for the catch, and Lippett just took it from his hands. Now on the next play, 1st and 10, Melvin Gordon is going to take it all the way. So just like that, the Cowboys are driving to take the lead. An interception, the play following is a touchdown, and now it is an 11-point game, and that is how quickly a game can just fall apart for the Cowboys here as now 3rd and 2, needing the first down here at 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. This pass way out of bounds, and things crumbling here in the Cowboys Stadium. 2nd and 3 now as we look to add to our lead. And this pass, that is one we want back there. I try to lead Daniel Braverman, but it is way too far in front. We actually throw it right to the safety, so we give the ball back to the Cowboys. So a little renewed life here for them. Elliott on 2nd and 7 is going to get close to the first down, but he's going to be 1 yard short. So 3rd and 1 as we now have 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's going to be Whedon quick throw. He's going to find Towns. He gets the first down. He's inside the 25 as Whedon 10 of 17. Not quite as good in the second half, but still doing a good job. Elliott here on 2nd and 10 is going to be met at the line of scrimmage. He's going to pick up 2 on the play. So another third down here for Whedon and the Cowboys. He's shotgun. He's got Elliott to his left, play action. Whedon looking downfield. No one is going to be open here. And they only have 3 guys going, and it's going to end in an incompletion. Should honestly have been intercepted. Instead, the Cowboys will get a field goal. So it's an 8-point game, back to 1 possession. 2nd and 7 here, and this one, a mistake on my part. Need to get rid of the ball there, move up in the pocket. Instead, we go back, we get sacked. So 3rd and 17, here is Melvin Gordon. And Melvin Gordon looking for some magic. Nearly could have had it, but the spin move puts us right into our own lineman. So we get dropped. So now 5 minutes to go in the game here. Cowboys with an opportunity to tie the game, and Ezekiel Elliott trying to do his part, the halfback screen. He is catching a lot of balls in this game out of the backfield. Now 2nd and 10 from the 41. It's going to be Whedon as very quickly the Cowboys have moved into our territory, but just like that, we move them back out. Leonard Floyd 1.5 sacks in this game. Now 3rd and 19, as the Cowboys probably going to be going for it here, but they need to get something on this play to make it worthwhile, and they will. Bennett with the reception. So here we go, 4th and 10, and they're actually going to kick the field goal here, which surprises me because this is a long field goal, and it is not going to be good. It goes off the crossbar, so no good on the field goal. So it's still an 8-point game, and now we have it from the 49-yard line here, 2nd and 6. This one's going to be good for a couple yards as Melvin Gordon over 100 for the day. Now 3rd and 3, Melvin Gordon with the carry. That's the first down we need, but very, very late here. A flag is going to come in, and it is going to be a holding call, illegal block in the back on Darren Waller, who is in for the injured Higbee. So 3rd down again. Let's see if we can pick it up second time, and it's going to be Gordon. And you know what? How about this? How about a touchdown? Melvin Gordon slicing and dicing the Cowboys defense in this game, absolutely putting his team on his back. So this one all but over. Last play you're going to see from the Cowboys, and this one is going to end in an interception. Tip drill here. Malik Craig is going to end up with it, and that is how this one is going to end. We pick up a touchdown in every single quarter. And unfortunate, I was really looking forward to this game against the Cowboys, battling against Prescott. Unfortunately, he did not play. Whedon didn't have a horrible game. The numbers actually end up looking pretty bad, but he didn't do that bad. 257, 2 interceptions. Zach Dudley, 11 of 16 for just 133 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, but he didn't really have a lot of yards because of this guy. Melvin Gordon, 15 for 171 and 3 touchdowns. Elliott, 17 for 84 and a touchdown. Forston, 9 for 19. Elliott, though, look at this, 8 for 101 in the air. Marcus Wheaton, 3 for 72. Braverman is going to lead us with 3 for 39. And Marquise Lee, that 1 catch for the touchdown. On defense, it's going to be Kyle Fuller leading us with 9. Amos and Greg with 8. It's going to be tackles for loss, just Cowboys. And then it's going to be sacks, 1.5 for Leonard Floyd, 1 for Hagman, and 1 for McPhee. And then interceptions from Craig and Lippett. Now, MVP this week, it couldn't be any easier. Melvin Gordon is going to be your MVP of Week 8. And if you disagree, I'm going to call you crazy because this dude absolutely carried us in this game. So he will easily earn Week 8 MVP, 171 yards, 3 touchdowns, unbelievable. But after the game, some disappointing news here. Higbee is going to be out 8 weeks, and that now means we have just 2 healthy tight ends. And I don't know what we're going to do here. Now, the following video coming up next is going to be a mid-season update. We've reached the middle part of the season, so we're going to take a break, look around the league, take a look at the stats, standings, and then another scouting update. So in between there, I'm going to try and figure out what to do with the roster. We might have to make another move and pick up another tight end, or we just roll with 2 tight ends. Our offense, as much as I wanted it to be a little more tight end heavy this year because we were going to have Brayton and Higbee, hasn't actually been too tight end heavy, so we might be able to survive with just 2. Obviously, if there's another injury, we're definitely going to have to make a move. But this team, obviously the injuries do throw an extra little wrinkle in there, which I do like having those injuries. Someone made a comment recently suggesting I move the injury rating down. But you know what? I kind of like where it is. I like having these injuries because it keeps things not so just status quo. Everything's constantly changing. You never know who's going to go down. I wish there would be other injuries to other positions like linemen, defensive linemen, offensive linemen, that sort of thing. It seems to mostly revolve around the skill positions and like cornerback. But beggars can't be choosers. I'd rather have there be some injuries than none at all. So we're going to keep going with what we have. We'll deal with it, and hopefully by the end of the season, it will mean we are much better for it. So next time is going to be a mid-season update. Make sure you don't miss that, but that is going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please go and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it, and subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.